Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Innayah Kintan Hardani Putri, and my student number is 18, 61, 50, and 16. Here I would like to summarize a topic from understanding the developmental trajectory of second language acquisition and foreign language teaching and learning using the model of domain learning, or we can call it MDL article. So first, I will explain what is the purpose or aim of this article. So, the purpose is to explore how to develop a more general domain learning model. And then, according to MDL by Alexander in 1997 and 2004, informs that I'm sorry. He informs that the development of mastery of second language and learning a foreign language and unify these more disparate areas into a more cohesive whole. And then the model of domain learning, or MDL, is one of the frameworks for understanding the developmental nature of second language acquisition, second language teaching, and foreign language learning for students, which includes the development of knowledge, strategies, and interests through skill stages, also known as acclimatization, competence, and proficiency or expertise. In this article, a review is made of how the developmental aspects of second language acquisition have been in the past. Through past literature, this article will discuss solving and learning languages using the model of domain learning, or MDL. The first is about developmental aspects of second language acquisition. So in this article is much explanation about developmental aspect of second language acquisition by using the model of domain learning. But this review of the development of second language acquisition is not intended to be comprehensive, like other treatises on the subject which already exist from multiple points of view. And based on Wang, Parvati, and Liu in 2005, differences in efficiency transfer between languages may be due to similarities and typological differences. For example, Spanish and English versus Spanish and for example, Spanish language, Spanish and English language versus English and Mandarin language. This transfer is possible for languages that are typologically similar and which are typologically different as individuals apply their metalinguistic skills. The bilingual mental lexicon model by Kroll and Stewart in 1994 describes three ways in which this transfer occurs at the word level: the word association model, next the concept association model, and the last one, the revised hierarchical model. First, about the word association model suggests that the meaning of word is directly related to words in an individual's first language, or L1, L1, but not in their second language, L2. Conversely, the meanings in L2 are derived simply by the meanings in L2 are derived simply by translating them into their L1 and relating them to the meaning, or vice versa. About the concept association model, it states that the meaning is related to L1 and L2, but there is no direct relationship between the two L1 and L2. In other words, the translation is not from L2 to L1 to L2, as in the word association. In the word association model, but rather that the translation takes place through the meanings of words held by individuals. And the last one, the revised hierarchical model. The links of both the word association file and the concept association model exist simultaneously. That is, the concepts are related to L1 and L2 or L2, and there are direct links between words in L2, L1 and L2. However, in the hierarchical model revised, this link is not always there. Second is about the model of domain learning. In essence, the MDL consists of individual different variables. For example, is like knowledge, strategy, and interest that help explain individual development towards increasingly sophisticated participation in a domain or discipline. However, to date there has been no attempt to use this model to understand second language development specifically. MDL stages consist of three stages. The first one is acclimation, second one competence, and the last one is proficiency or expertise. Acclimation is hypothesized to have low levels of knowledge and topic, especially at the process surface level, and rely more on situational interest for interaction in the domain. As advanced learners experience increased training competence on a topic, they will experience a more equitable development between the surface level and the level in strategy, as well as more equal dependence on situational and individual interests. And the last one is about the model of domain learning applied to second language acquisition. So, the development of the L2 domain and topic knowledge. Progress in acquisition of a second language is often marked by mistakes by language learners. These mistakes can be either common mistakes made by children learning monolingual languages, for example, like overgeneralization of morphemes, or they can arise from negative knowledge transfer from first to second language. By Fox and Parkinson in 2018 suggests that reading consists of domain knowledge and a more situational type of knowledge, with a view to showing two types of knowledge and highlighting the potential for research fields to build on the existing literature. And then about the knowledge of topic is determined more situationally and depends on the needs of the language learner, and the context. Types of topic knowledge can include vocabulary labels and meanings for specific areas or situations, certain types of communicative functions, and cultural themes. About vocabulary knowledge will be devoted to needs prior knowledge or content that uses for L2 or L2. For example, a person needs special vocabulary knowledge to listen to a baseball game broadcast, but his knowledge of vocabulary is completely different, which is about writing biology reports. And then about this knowledge, as knowledge of the communicative function will vary based on social context, such as when to be more polite or how to determine turn taking. That is according to Lister in 1994. I think that's all from me. If there are any mistake, I apologize. So that's all. Thanks for your attention and see you.